يا شباب، اهلا بيكم في فيديو جديد. تاني فيديو النهارده في هوجورتس ليجاسي جيم بلاي. المفروض احنا كنا بقى وقفنا اخر مره ان احنا لسه واصلين هوجورتس، وشفنا بقى عرفنا على البروفيسور بتاع بتاع كليه السحر. وكان بقى معرفش بقى هيعملوا لي بقى الساين بتاع الهاوس، بقى اشوف انا في انهي هاوس، بس سليذرين ولا هوجورت ولا هافل باف بقى ولا جريفندور الكلام ده يعني. يلا بينا بقى نبتدي اللعبه، و كملوا الفيديو للاخر يا ريت، وسبسكرايب ولايك لو الفيديو عجبكم، وكومنت بقى اي حاجه نفسكم فيها يعني. يلا بينا. قبل ما نبتدي، انا كنت قايل لكم اخر مره على الفيجر والواند. الفيجر انا ناوي اخليه معانا الفيديو كله اهو. استاذ هاري الصغير اهو، الحته اللي تحتيني فوق بتجلو ان ذا دارك بقى اهو، بينور في الضلمه، بس هو حلو يعني، انا بحبه. نخليه معانا كده الفيديو كله، حطه على الفيجر بتاع فينوم كده، بس عشان ما يبانش موقفه عليه بقى كده. اهم حاجه يبقى معانا في الفيديو. نرجعه لورا شويه لكم عليها اهي، مش عارف تبان كويس ولا لا. دي المفروض الواند بتاعت دامبلدور في فانتاستيك بيست. كان قدامي كذا واند، بس هي دي اكتر واحده شكلها عجبني. كنت عايز اجيب الالدر واند، بس هي دي احلى الصراحه، عجبني كشكل كديتيلز اللي فيها وحديد والكلام ده. المهم اهي، وهخليها هنا كده، مش عارف ابان ولا لا بس الصراحه، بس هي مديه منظر في الفيديو يعني. نركب بقى الكنترول ويلا بينا نفتح. يلا كونتينيو. معلش يا حبيبي، معلش يا بابا، كله يبقى كويس. اه
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
عيب يا حاج،
Of
عيب
course,
سرك
sir.
في بير يا حاج.
Thank you.
ويلكم.
Ready for the
افتح
sorting
بقى، افتح.
ceremony?
سورتنج اوف. هيعملوا لي سورت ازاي؟ مين ده؟ شبه شارلوك هولمز. يا شكل راجل. تعال يا اخويا تعال.
Phineas Nigellus Black.
اوه
Prepare yourselves to
Headmaster.
meet
نايس. مش كان ويزلي الهيد ماستر؟ شفت
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
يا عم احنا اسفين يا عم، خلصنا.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
ماشي حاج، يلا حاج. اوه بس الشمع طاير فوق. بصيلي مش هصاحب واحدة حلوة في الكلية دي ولا ايه؟
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
صوتك عامل كده ليه يا حاج؟ اوف، انا الحتة دي اللي مستنيها. انا عايز اعرف ابقى ايه. عايز ابقى سليذرين او جريفندور، غير كده حرام.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
حصل.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain
يا عم اخلص.
expectation.
حصل.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie
يا عم دي
ahead,
بديهيات يا عم بديهيات.
and your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
حصل حقي
Perhaps you
كبير اللي
belong in Hufflepuff.
لا يوه. patience loyalty and hard work. ايه ده، انا ممكن اختار different house. choose different house. سليذرين ولا جريفندور ولا ريفنكلو. hunger for power. لا سليذرين، يلا بينا.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
سليذرين يلا بينا. الله كافل باف.
You belong in Slytherin!
حلوة العصا اللي في ايدك حاجة. حلوة دي، تعالي باركيلي.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
متهزرش، انا كنت نفسي العب كويديتش.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether.
يا
But
القرف.
don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
شكلك راجل رخم.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
حبيبتي حاج، اسمك ايه؟
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
بروفيسور ويزلي. يبقى هي دي اللي كانت ماضية
As I was
الورق.
saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
حبيبتي يلا.
Right this way.
شكرا.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
عيب عليك.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
جامد.
Well done.
حبيبتي.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
سيبيني استكشف بقى.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep
فين
well.
الولد اللي فوق ده؟ انا عايز اقتله. اكيد في حد رخم برضه زيه كده. يا
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
هو ده البيت بتاعنا. وده فايند الكومن روم اللي هي هناك دي. حلو الأوضة. هناك اهي.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
introduce yourself. ماشي تعال.
That is not helpful.
اسمك ايه؟ سيباستيان. تعال سيباستيان.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Figgs who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
يا ريت ما نتكلمش تاني اصلا انت رغاي. لا nice to meet
It
you.
was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
والله حاسك هتبقى شرير قدام وتقرفني. يلا تعالوا عرفونا على الباقي. وانا عايز اتكلم معاها دي. تعرفوني على سيباستيان واشكال وسايبين دي اخر واحدة. يا رب.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
مين بيكلمني؟ انتي؟ بقولك ايه؟ بقولك ايه؟ حاسبي. ماشي.
Might want to think that again.
مفيش فيه. اوف بيلعبوا تشيكس. تشيكس
Ugh,
خلي بالك
not
بيلعبوا
going to
تشيكس.
move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
اوه.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
كش.
Told you.
تعالي قولي لي انا كنت بتقولي ايه.
You should have listened to me.
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin,
أنا
the one
عارف
who
أنا
barged
مشهور.
in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
كفايه كلام كفايه كلام انا غلطان اني جيت اصلا.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the
بالراحة،
spires
إيه
of the
العنف ده؟
castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
اخلعي بقى اخلعي بقى عشان ما يقلش منك. عرفت منكم الصراحة. تعالى يا عم انت اخر واحد عشان نخلص.
I think I heard one.
انت تسمع السمك انت كمان انت هبل ولا ايه؟
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter.
شكله ده الشرير بقى
I'm guessing
وهيقرفنا.
you're the new 5th year.
ايوه يا اخويا.
I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
ايوه عليك. تعال
Well.
نخش مع شمال.
If I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
انت بص في الارض ليه؟ تعال نسمع
Did
طيب
that student
mermaids.
say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts.
اه
Not something I'm especially
ده
proud
شكلك
of.
بقى هتبقى
mind you.
مستفز.
He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately,
وأنا pure
most
blood
of his
ولا لا؟ مش
descendants
عارف.
do not fall far from that tree.
ماشي يا عم
Thank you,
سلام سلام.
Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
هو مكسوف مني بس هناك ليه ده ولا هو احول ولا ايه؟
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here?
ايوه انا هنا.
Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
فين بروفيسور ويزلي؟ تعال نروح لبروفيسور ويزلي هتعلمنا حاجة جديدة شكلها. اوف. اللي هو بيتعلم. خد. تعال نروح لبروفيسور ويزلي. تعال يا بروفيسور.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
ايوه.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you
يلا يا
are
عم.
here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation,
خلوا نقول
joining
بقى
us as
ما
a
تخلص
5th
يا
year, You'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
يا بنتي انا موهوب.
Especially as
شفتيش
you'll
الحلقة
be
اللي فاتت
expected to
وانا
complete your
بموتهم بسبوتيفاي ولا
OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
ايه ده؟ انا مش فاهم ايه اللي بيحصل.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but...
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
ماشي خلصينا.
Lumos.
اوه.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice
بس عشان
your
موتك.
magic and educate yourself about wizarding.
بص الظل بتاعها حتى باين والله، جرافيكس جامدة اوي. ريفيليو.
Do keep up.
اوه في تشيست هنا.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Man the horse ماشي. monster in Scotland. اوه جالي تشالنج في الفيلد جايد. this option عشان افتح فيلد جايد. increase your level.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
ماشي فتحت الماب. السهم اللي فوق بيعمل لي كومباس. فين الكومباس؟ الكومباس ده بيمشيني. ماشي تعال. الباب ده بيتفتح. فتحة. كان بيحمل. الماب بترندر بالراحة. عايز اقلل الجرافيكس. مين بيصرخ؟ الست اللي في برواز؟ فين؟ انا عارف الصوت ده. هي دي؟ انت مين؟ اوه في اخويا رزق. المناظر انا عايز الست اللي بتغني. انا سامعها بس مش عارف ايه. خلاص مش وقتك مش وقتك.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
يلا حق.
Levioso. A levitation charm.
اوه عايز اتعلم.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
اصلا
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned.
ماشي مش عايز اتعلم على ريفيوز. ريفيوز.
Levioso.
جامد. العصاية دي مش عاجباني، عايزها عصاية عدل.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
ماشي تعال. اعملها ازاي ريفيوز؟
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Oh.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Levioso! Good! Now, well done.
انا اللي بطيره ما ينفعش تتحكم فيه يطير فين. ليه ما كملتوش
Very
جمايل؟
good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I
قلت
want
لك تعال تتضرب والله.
fair
تعال
duel
تعال.
using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
ماشي هم الثلاثة اللي انا عارفهم اصلا. تعال يا اخويا.
Levioso. Good ball. I
خد
know.
خد خد. برضه انا هبهدلك.
Must be your first duel.
ما تعرفش انا
Let's
مين.
just say I'm a quick learner.
I do.
Levioso. Protego.
All my students for this test. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
تعال تعال. قال لك جود ويلكم.
Not bad for a
بس يا حبيبي بس يا حبيبي انت ما جيتش ولا
You
ضربة
give
اصلا.
as good as you get.
امشي امشي يا اخويا.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things.
عيب
from you.
عليك يا بنتي.
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins.
ماشي يا حاج خلاص.
Understood, Professor.
So, again, well,
ماشي يلا.
all right. That's enough spectacle.
ما اتكلم معاك ليه تاني بقى؟
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was
talking about
certainly
ايه يا
good
ابني انت
practice.
تاني كرامتك.
Practice.
حافظ مش
Felt more
فاهم.
like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain...
ماشي يا حاج خلاص.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get them, whether it's joining, you just...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Perhaps somewhere on... Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
ماشي يلا خلاص. تعظيم سلام.
Levioso.
روميو وجولييتا.
Lumos.
لا انا مش ناقص استوعب. يلا بينا نبتدي الكيلوس.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
It's an open seat here.
Hello, I am
Wakanda
Maggie.
forever.
So you are the new student.
بتتكلم كده ليه؟
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
أو بروفيسور مش جاي من
Shall we begin?
Shall we?
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now,
بيتكلم
this
زي
will be
الهنود.
a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? It seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
اسيو ولا اكسيو؟ اسمها ايه؟ اكسيو. اكيو جامد.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
يلا بينا حقيقي.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
ايه اعمل ايه مش فاهم.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones.
Accio.
But instead of throwing... That's it! Don't lose your composure! Splendid! Stay focused. Very good. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
بس كده.
Come on up.
انا بكسب اي حد. تعالى.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
دور يا بنت المفترية من أول دور.
That is how it's done.
تعال أوريك أنا how it's done. يا ربي شخص اصبر. انت حلوة كده في كله.
Very go.
مفترية. اجيب دي 50، لازم اجيب دي 50. حلوة 50. هي لازم تضيع دي، ما تجيبهاش 50. حلوة قوي، فرصتي لو جبت دي 50 اكسبها. دي فرصتي. حلوة 50. 50 كسبت يا جماعة. عيب يا جماعة، عيب والله، ما اعرف اقول لكم ايه. عيب، تعرفوش انتوا ده انا حريف لوموس ماكسيموس.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall
تعال
we?
يا اخويا، اي حد هتجيبوه زي كل مرة بقى دلوقتي. انت عملت ايه؟
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
At this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
عني ولا ايه؟
This round settles it all.
ببص عليه خلاصي. مش كان هي شاطرة اوي الصراحة. ماشي.
That is how it's done.
ماشي اسكتي. That is how it's done. لا 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 لا، ما خدتش ولا نقطة. ياه، فرق ثانية. تعالي، ما انت هتجيبها طبعا 50. ماشي يا اختي تعالي.
Excellent control there.
Let us see this.
انا كده زودت بتاعتها عشان جبتها الناحية دي، زودت بتاعتها فهي جابت خدت النقطة. ما ينفعش ازق بتاعتها. يا لهوي على الهبل.
There we go.
انا كده حتى لو جبت 50 مش هعدي.
Brilliant.
بريليانت. زي كسبت برضه يا بنت الكلب. حظك انا واحدة واحد.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
تسلم يا حاج. خلصنا بالسولين.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me
ما انت
weeks
خسرت
to
الجيم
become
الاولاني، انت
proficient
هتستهبلي.
with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
مستفزة دي هلمين يلا.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence.
تسلم.
I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
نعم مش
Well,
هتعرف
it's
عليه
been
صراحة.
nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
بابا بتلغي
He'll
كتير
tell you
ليه؟
next time.
ده ايه البيت دي يا رب والساعة؟
Of course. You
طبعا هيقول لي بقى حلو
if you
ومش
would.
حلو.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, expect to hear from me soon regarding...
طب دلوقتي نعمل ايه؟ يا تعال نخش بتاعت الكلاس 1 دي الاول. هنروح بقى اللي هو نتعارك مع حد برضه.
1752.
تعال.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Booth.
اوبا نعم كده بتنزل. level 1 look. ايه ده؟
Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you praxia mole?
Accio.
As long as for only one time per
Lumos.
week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory. Not for the meek. These peas will make
ضربوا
me
الشارع.
late. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me,
أوه، ده
confined me
الحمام اللي هو-
inside of a jar. But he failed us, did his
فاكرينه يا جماعة؟
containment jar.
بس هو ما كانش كده بالظبط يعني.
Revenge to wreak havoc and
الحمام ده ياما عملوا فيه حاجات كتير
It
قوي.
was granted my privileges to handsome indeed, or I'd fire up
Yeah.
a cannon, and so she agreed.
ما بنوصلش ليه يا عم؟ بصوا يا جماعة الطبيعة الساحرة. انا لو نطيت هموت. انا مش عايز انط الصراحة يعني.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
طب وده ايه ممكن اعمل فيه ايه ده؟ ممكن اتضرب عليه معناها صح؟
Accio. Levioso.
ايه ده؟ ده ريورد المفروض بلاقيها حاجة كده. طيب ماشي ماشي. تعالى يا
Can I
عم.
help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know.
ماشي يا
I
عم.
coordinate
عيال
duels
صغير.
across wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
عيب عليك انا بهدلته.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
ايوه طبعا interested. يلا بينا.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you
Ooh.
with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
يلا بينا يا عم.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
بس دول العصاية اللي باظت في النص دي.
Levioso.
اهي العصاية مش شغالة انا مش فاهم.
Levioso.
طب ما هو كده الأول. بقول لك انت معصباني.
Levioso.
بقول لك تعالى انت. العصاية مش شغالة. هيل ازاي؟ بس اعمل تحت اعمل تحت. ماشي حلو. العصاية مش عارف ليه بتقفل مني. تعالى انت اخلص مني. وانا ضربك انا. تعالى كده يعني. عيب عليك.
Some big hits that round.
طب انا مش فاهم الفكرة لسه بتاعت العصاية اللي بتفصل شحن دي.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought.
ايه ده قطة؟ هو في ايه؟ عايزك تخربشك صح؟ هو قاعد يحمل عشان يقعد يعمل لي كده بس؟ قال لك انا هموتك. اجري.
Levioso.
نبتدي بقى السايد كويست دي. يلا يا بروفيسور ويزلي.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Dean.
دون بيطلع له طلع له سكسوكة ودان. انا عايز واحد.
Excuse, Deke.
اسمه ديك. ماشي يا ديك.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra...
خلصينا بقى.
Professor Ronan did...
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside. Now,
ماشي أول
regarding the
assignment
trip
يلا
to
بينا.
Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand. Once you've finished, Professor no time to waste.
يلا بينا. لازم نروح لأستاذ رونين. تعال يا أخوي. انتي تاني؟ انتي تاني؟ وديها تاني. تعالي بس رايحة فين تعالي. لا والله حرام صعبان عليا هطيرك بس تعالي تعالي. طبعا نسحبها علينا بأكيد.
Levioso! Accio! Levioso!
تعالي رايحة فين؟
Levioso! Accio!
تعالي العب معاكي. كل ده عشان عايز العب معاكي بس انتي ظلماني شفتي؟ شفتي انتي ظلماني ازاي؟ متخافيش ما تخافيش. امشي بقى. تعالى حاجة هندي عايز ايه؟
There you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but I have arranged some for today.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
يلا بينا خلصنا. المفروض اجمع ورق. ماشي ورقة اهي.
This is the right area.
اجيبها ازاي؟
Wonder where the flying page is.
اوه بجيبها باكيوم. العب عليا سحر قد الدنيا. يلا البيج التاني.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
ايوه كده. تعال يا حاج. بطل هبل يالا، بطل هبل. انت راجل كبير وهطل.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some...
Yes, sir.
الله علمني ريبارو.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Pero.
Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It's a
فين الستاتيو اللي باي ذا ووتر ده؟ هو ده. يلا بينا.
Reparo. Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
وريني بقى اللي انا صلحته عامل ازاي. انت بتصرخي ليه؟ مينفعش اكسره تاني. تعالي. انت بتصرخي ليه بس؟ مفيش حاجة خالص، مفيش حاجة. تعالي خليكي كده. بعدين اسطى تعال. ولا هو عايزني اصلحها تاني ولا ايه؟
Reparo. Levioso.
ينفع اكسرك؟ مينفعش، اقوى مني.
Do you ever wish you could ride a hippogriff? I've ridden one, of course.
طب بيدوفيلك ها؟
In fact, I just wondered if
بيدوفيلك. تعالى يا عم.
Hello, looking for me?
Looking for you? Wakanda forever.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.